welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well and staying safe during this uncertain time. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you about how I make my bed look more glamorous and luxurious. I have always wanted a bed which looks like something that you might see in a hotel or in a magazine or something from like a department store somewhere. So the way that I went about doing this was that I started off by doing some research. I went on Instagram, Pinterest. I also had a look online at different ways that you can add pillows to your bed to make it look more luxurious. And then I just went ahead and bought what I needed. Now our bed is a king size bed, which allows us to have a lot more cushions than a standard double. But if you have a double bed or if you have a single bed that you would like to style, you can find lots of different ways to add cushions to your bed. If you just go online and type in things like how to add cushions to a bed, how to style a bed, it normally comes up with lots of different variations. For example, I found something which looks like this, and it just teaches you different ways to add pillows to your bed. So this is really helpful. Pinterest, Instagram and the internet are really fantastic ways of helping you find different designs that you can do in your home. So once you have researched your style and you have decided on how many cushions you would like to have on your bed, the next thing to start thinking about is colours. Now I personally prefer neutrals, so we have gone for greys, whites and blushes, but you might be somebody who would prefer to pick something with a little bit more colour. If you see anything in this video that you think, oh, that I quite like that, that's my style, there will be a full shop my style below, and there is also going to be a couple of little discount codes which you can take advantage of, so be sure to check out those. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and style my bed.
We are going to be starting at the very beginning. I am going to talk you through step by step how I turn our unmade bed from first thing in the morning into the luxury bedroom that you saw at the start of this video. So one of my first jobs is to strip off all of the original bedding and to put on some new ones. Here you can see that the fresh sheet that I've put on the bed has a really deep fit. It tucks right underneath the mattress and gives it that hotel feel. You can see that the bedding I chose to use is quite crinkled from where it has been washed, so I like to run my hand steamer over them. This is a much better alternative to ironing. It just gets the job done a lot quicker, and you can do it whilst it's on your bed as well. I have never been a big lover of ironing bed linen. I don't really see the point because I think it all just gets crinkled when you get back into bed anyway. But I do think when you're trying to create that luxurious look, it is important to iron your bedding. I think it makes all the difference on the finished result. Once all my pillowcases are steamed and looking super smooth, I just put my pillows back inside them. I like to give my pillows a little plump before I do that, just to give them a fuller look. Next up is one of my most dreaded jobs when it comes to making the bed, and that's putting the duvet back inside the duvet cover. I don't know about anybody else, but I find this to be a full workout, so it's not something I look forward to. But once it's in the duvet cover, I then just spread it out over the bed, making sure it's nice and even. As you can see though, this duvet cover is completely crinkled, and it does need to have a taste of the magic steamer again. So I'm just going to run this steamer over. I'm going to do a 50-50 split and just hopefully get this looking a lot less crinkled than it currently is, to give more of a hotel vibe and luxurious feel. As you can see, this steamer can work some magic. It just easily glides over the duvet cover and takes out all of the creases. Next up, I put my quilted throw over the end of the bed. Now this bed throw was a bit of a splurge purchase. It's from the White Company, so it did cost me a small fortune, but I absolutely love it, and it completely transformed the look of this room. It gave it more of that luxurious feel. So once my throw is in place, I fold back the top half of my duvet cover, as I just think that gives it more of a rounded bit at the top and makes the area look more fuller and cushiony and bouncy. Then I like to give everything a good tug and tuck it all underneath the duvet, just to make sure that it's all nicely secure in place. I then like to get hold of my steamer again, and I will just run that over those top bits that are going to be seen to make sure there are no additional creases that may have slipped through the first time. Then comes the fun part, adding the cushions. Now I have chosen to go for 2 large cushions. I believe these are 60 by 60 in size. They are just polyester filled, I think, but yeah, they give a really good deep V when you chop them. So I have those 2 big ones at the back, and then in front I place 2 smaller ones. I don't know the dimensions of these, they're just slightly smaller, and they just fit quite nicely in front. And then I have one that is slightly different that goes in the middle. So you can see I've got 2 silver ones either side, and then just a plain white one in the middle with some sparkly detail. And then I have chosen to go for a smaller cushion at the front. You can see here that all these cushions go really well together. They complement each other and the wallpaper behind it. Also, the pillowcases are looking very smooth. Final step is to add some additional styling to your room. I like to use a breakfast tray and then some coffee table books and a few like bits and bobs from around the room. So here I'm just using a lovely bouquet that I've got of some floral flowers and a candle. Occasionally I will light the candle for photos if I'm taking it, but on this occasion I've chosen not to. And then the last step is to turn on the lamps and add some mood lighting to give your bedroom that fully luxurious feel.